You will die.
You will be alone in the end.
Your friends will abandon you.
They are coming for you.
You are weak.
It was your fault.
Rooted into the heart of Azeroth lie powerful beings, malicious and ancient. Born from nightmare, they strive to corrupt the land and rule the minds of those living upon its surface. Imprisoned for thousands of years, they've not been idle, and are now reawakening to put into action plans prepared long ago. The Old Gods featured in the Warcraft series take inspiration from the Old Ones of Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. They pose a significant threat to the heroes of Warcraft, on par with the threat presented by the Burning Legion. In fact, according to legend, 3 Old Gods ruled over the universe's primal plane, in a bloody chaos that even the lords of the Burning Legion could not comprehend. When the Titans came to clash with the Old Gods, the ensuing war was on a cosmic scale, and only when the Titans cast the 3 Old Gods into eternal imprisonment was their reign ended. The locations and identities of these legendary Old Gods are unknown. It isn't clear whether the story resembles an actual history of the Warcraft universe, or just a legend passed down by the inhabitants of Azeroth in awe and terror of the power of the Old Gods. What is known, however, is that a group of Old Gods once ruled the face of a primordial Azeroth, overseeing what some now call the Black Empire. These Old Gods enslaved the elementals that roamed Azeroth, pitting them against each other for the sake of chaos. Several of their names are etched in Azeroth's history. Cthulhu, Lord of Anchorage; Yogg-Saron, the Beast with 1,000 Maws; Yogg-Saron, Scourge of Pandaria; and N'Zoth, as mysterious as he is manipulative. These Old Gods are eldritch horrors, with visages terrible enough to plunge mortals into madness. During their reign, 3 of these Old Gods waged a tireless war, using the forces at their disposal. Cthulhu and Yogg-Saron allied against the largely mysterious N'Zoth. Their fighting ensured that Azeroth was left in raw chaos. When the Titans arrived at Azeroth on their journey through the cosmos, they found a hostile welcome in the Elementals. The Elemental Lords sought to drive the Titans off Azeroth for the sake of their masters. When the Titans learned of the seething evil lurking in Azeroth, they struggled and eventually prevailed in defeating the Old Gods. The Elementals were banished to the Elemental Planes, worlds that failed to contain their wrath completely. The Old Gods they tried to kill, creating Mogu to slay the Old God Yogg-Saron, and sending a lone warrior to battle Cthulhu. When faced with Yogg-Saron and N'Zoth, the Titans came to a realization that the world of Azeroth now lived in a strong symbiotic relationship with the Old Gods. Destroying the evil beings would ultimately destroy the planet. Instead of slaying the Old Gods, they imprisoned them, hoping to contain their evil for many millennia to come. They left Azeroth, leaving Watchers and Defenders to care for Azeroth in their absence. They also left failsafes, to warn them should the planet fall under the Old Gods' foul corruption once more. As it stands, the current histories brought forth through the universe and its creators account for only 4 Old Gods on Azeroth. It is not fully known how many Old Gods call Azeroth home. The Warcraft 3 manual states that 5 Old Gods were chained beneath the world, and the War of the Ancients book trilogy had Crassus claiming there were 3 Old Gods, now allied in an attempt to free themselves of their prison. The most accepted belief seems to be that there were originally 5 Old Gods reigning over Azeroth: Cthulhu, within the city of Anchorage; Yogg-Saron, imprisoned within the ancient Titan city of Ulduar; Yogg-Saron, slain by the Titans and the last of its taint recently cleansed with the destruction of its heart. Enzoth, its location only speculated, but its influence vast. And a fifth, as of yet unnamed old god, with an unknown location and hidden influence. Beyond the 5 old gods of Azeroth, however, lies a chilling realization. The old gods came to Azeroth in its primordial state, originating from a mysterious lair out in the cosmos. Evidence shows of an old god nearly being summoned to the shattered world of the Outland by the Arakoa, and hints have been given that the Titans encountered and defeated countless old gods in their journeys through the cosmos. Could there be a world, or another plane of existence, that a race of old gods call home? Teeming with beings just as powerful, just as influential as those looming over Azeroth? Or perhaps they travel the cosmos, seeking worlds like Azeroth to consume and control, as seemingly infinite as the stars. Questions that truly haunt the imagination. In the next video, we will take a closer look at the lore of the most well-known old god, the Lidless Eye, the Lord of the Karaji, the powerful entity known as Cthulhu.